Complete training is step by step. 5 example. We already discussed 4 example. Now we are discussing 5th example. How to make a drop down list in Google Sheet. So how to create a drop down list in Google Sheet without data source. So here you can say we have 0, which is not available in data, means this drop down list without data source, and we have number 11, which is not in the data. So it's mean it's not the it is the without data source. And once we select the right rank which is in data, so we can get the information via VLOOKUP formula. So here you can see once we select 0, so data is not available. And we also discuss a bonus tip here about drop down list, how to create a dependent drop down list in Excel. Here you can see we have 2 categories, destination and building. So once we select destination, so we will get the result for the destinations of the other countries. Okay, and once we change the destination to the building, so we will get the building names which are in our data. So it's a dependent drop down list in Excel, which is very helpful for you. So before that, we will discuss how to create a drop down list in Excel sheet. An advanced level of dependent drop down list is very important. Here are 3 categories: fruits, vegetable and beverage. Once we select the fruit, so we can have the naming list of the fruits items, and once we select the vegetable items, so we will have the naming list of vegetables which we have already in the data. The third one will be beverages. So once we select the beverage, so we will have the data from the beverage list, and we can create a requirement list or whatever you want to create. So please subscribe our channel. Now we are going to create how to create a drop down list in Google Sheet. So please don't forget to subscribe and like our channel. So in this video we will create how to create a drop down list in Google Sheet without data source. So here you can see we have the numbers. We can select the data from the drop down list, and we can have the result according to the requirement via VLOOKUP formula. So this is the VLOOKUP formula here in 3 columns. And so now we are going to start with our video. Visit mjonlinehometutor.com for any kind of training of Excel and any kind of project. So let's start. Here we don't have the drop down list. Once we write the number, so we can get the data, or maybe not available in the data. So we need to go to the data option and data validation. So here you can see the cell range. Cells range is here as F6, and we will change it as list of items. So we can write any thing which we need to have in our drop down list. So let's say we will write ABCD, and once we save it, so we will get the data as ABCD. But now we require 1 to 3, 1 to 10. So let's go data validation, change it. Let's write some data 0, 1, 2, 3, and we need to separate by a comma each number, so it will be in the drop down list accordingly. 11, 12, 13, whatever data you want to add. So we can also give us text information to the user to write, what to have in this box. So we can write like select the rank. We have the building ranks in our data. So now I'm going to change it. Once we select, so here you can see it's updating. Select the rank. Once we select the cell of drop down list, so it will show the data. Here you can see 0 is not available in our data, so it shows data is not available. 11, sorry, 5th, 7. So whatever the data we have in our data table, so it will be available, it will be appear, or if not available, so we will get the error via VLOOKUP formula. So here you can see how we apply the data validation, or we can change the data validation numbers from here as per our requirement, as per our data. So let's write 1 to 10, so it will not give us any kind of error. It will appear the just data which we have in the table. 10, 1, 2, whatever you want. So don't forget to subscribe our channel. Remember to like this video and or give your feedback about this comment. And I also want to share some important thing about this, that is our bonus trim. So that is very important. Here you can see the basic option of the data validation, so you can watch complete training of the basic how to create a dependent drop down list in Excel. The complete training is available here in the description, link in the description, and you can see in the end screen as well. So watch complete training of end screen. Here you can see once we select the right information, like right category, so we will get the city names, building names, or whatever you want to have in your list according to the selected category. The advanced level, you can create a requirement list or whatever you want to like invoicing, you can create by this way. That will be helpful for and will help you a lot in your work, and it's a very professional work. So if you work like this, so you know your boss and your colleagues will be surprised how you are working. Don't forget to subscribe, it's free. If